Bless up, people, back here on Sankofa Tropical Farms, and here we are with some burrow bananas or burrow bananas, and this one's ready for the picking. Just to show you a few things, it's rainy season right now, so as you can see, these burrow bananas are huge, right? And you see the striations on here? That's coming because it's rainy season, so the water is making it even bigger, so it's causing like these essential stretch marks on the bananas, so we got to pick it. All right, so this one's ready, and every banana plant, you got to cut the tree down if you cut the plant. So if you get the bananas, you got to cut the tree, that way it'll come back. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one down. There you go. All right, cool. So let me show you something real quick. All right. So the beautiful thing about bananas is, you know, like I wish you could see the process. So I'm gonna show you the process here first. So these are more bananas. And you see the bees coming in there? Give thanks for the bees, right? Under there is a flower, and that flower has nectar. All right, so the bees come for the nectar, but in exchange, they pollinate it. That's how you get those flowers to become these up here. All right, this is the start of a banana, but it started out as this flower. All right, so again, give thanks for the bees. And then this becomes this, and then this, and eventually it becomes this. All right, now let me show you what happened when you don't give thanks for the bees and the bees don't hook you up. Then you get this, okay? So this is unpollinated, essentially. All right, so that's why you gotta show love to the bees. Without the bees, we would not be. So as you can see, this is a huge banana tree, and lots of love here. So I'm gonna show you some other stuff on the farm. Come on. Bless up, people. So I'm gonna show you one of my favorite trees. Now, most of you know that my favorite fruit in the whole wide world is Soursop, but it also has some cousins. So that's the Annona family, and one of those fruits in the Annona family is an Atuya tree. So this is an Atuya tree, right? And if you look close, right here, this is cersei, okay? Cersei is a herb that's very popular in Jamaica and other Caribbean countries. It is used for detoxification, okay? It's very bitter, okay? I did not plant the cersei, it just wanted to be here, okay? So it's here. Now, looking at the Atuya tree from the outside, looking in, you're like, where's the fruit? Let me show you where the fruit is, all right? Follow me. And then when you come in here on the inside, you see this huge one. All right, look how big that is. And I got a pretty big hand, like, that is a big fruit, all right? I got some here as well too, all right? There, come over here, look at this big one right here, okay? Another one here growing, all right? Here, there, just everywhere. So it looks like they're not in here on the outside looking in, but when you come in, you see it's growing, it's fruitful, it's loaded. So we're gonna grab a couple of these. And the benefits of Atuya, one of the greatest benefits is high in B vitamins, which a lot of things are lacking. A lot of people are lacking in B vitamins, especially if you're drinking a lot of alcohol, all right? But it's also actually really good for your blood sugar levels too. So for my pre-diabetics and diabetics, good for your blood sugar levels as well too, all right? All right, cool, so let's pick some. We definitely pick, this one definitely has to come. All right, so we're picking that one. Just a little twist And got it. Another one here. Got it. And then, let's see. This one, yeah. So let's see what we got here. Woo. The harvest is bountiful. Check out the chickies. Chickens, AKA natural fertilizer. Give thanks. So now I'm gonna show you dragon fruit. All right, so we have some dragon fruit growing over here. It is white dragon fruit. Okay, it tastes nothing like what you buy at the store. So hold tight, I'll see you over there. I'll be back. I will never left. I'm gonna show you the dragon fruit. The literal food for us here. Before we go to the dragon fruit, another herb just growing here. This is Spanish needle, okay? Spanish needle, again in the Caribbean, you can use Spanish needle for a teething baby. So to soothe a teething baby. But it's also, you can use the leaves, you can cook them and make it like callaloo, okay? It's also good for indigestion and digestive issues as well too. But this Spanish needle grows everywhere, okay? But it's not a weed, it's an herb, it's medicinal, all right? And then we have here, if you have not seen what dragon fruit looks like, let's first start with this. Even before this, it's a beautiful flower, okay? Then it transitions to this, okay? The next phase is it becomes this, okay? All right, so that's how it grows. And as you can see, this is a sort of like a cactus vine plant, all right? And the flower typically blooms at night instead of during the day, which is different, okay? So this is the dragon fruit. I think these are ready, all right? So I'm gonna cut this one off. Okay, there you have it. And we're gonna cut this open as well too. Now, unlike the ones that you get at the grocery stores, these are gonna be really sweet, okay? So that's one of the benefits of getting fruit from us at Iheart Fruit Box. You probably got this, you know, picked a few days before, okay? So let's have a look at this, all right? You can just peel back the skin like that. That's it. And the seeds inside of this are really high in omega-3s. Omega-3s are the anti-inflammatory fats that you need in your diet. So if your doctor is telling you you're low in omega-3s, all you need is a little bit of dragon fruit. Now, I used to think I didn't like the white one until I had it fresh. Cheers. Bless up, people. So we have a lot of June plum on the farm. Like man, it was so many June plum on the farm. It was like almost like what people would consider like a weed. And so we did remove some of the June plum here, but we kept the great ones. So this is like a giant June plum. You can see, like, compared to my hand, these are, you know, kind of big. So this is one of my favorite juices to make. Now the fruit itself is very stringy, but it's delicious. Okay, very popular in the Caribbean islands. But I really love June plums, so we definitely kept this tree, and this is a huge tree. And if you go up top even more, they're even bigger up top. So these are like the smaller ones down here. You can see they even get bigger up there. So this is the June plum tree, all right? Worthy of climbing. There you go, guava. So we got some guava here. And the big unfortunate is that you can't smell this. When I tell you, like, I would wear this as a scent, like, it smells so good. And this is the pink guava as well too, so I'm gonna crack it open for you so you can see for yourself. Yeah, absolutely delicious. So we're gonna go check out a few more things like Soursop, see how they're growing, and maybe a few other things I'll share with you, like Barbados cherry, sedella, and we're gonna wrap it up for today. Let you know what we got here on Sankofa Tropical Farms. Bless up, people. So this is a sugar apple tree, all right? You can see it right here. That's the sugar apple, all right? One of my favorite fruits. Inside of each fruit, depending on the size, it can have between 20 and 40 seeds. I love sugar apple because it's in the Annona family. Same family as Soursop, same family as custard apple, same family as Atuya, same family as rolling. All right, we got one here that's ready to pick. And I'll open this one up for you so you can see what it looks like. All right. Absolutely delicious. Sweet, sweet. That's why they call it sweet sop. Sweet. And again, each one individually has its own seed. All right. Everything comes from a seed that is divine. Okay. So that's sweet sop. All right. Come on, I'm gonna show you something else. This is a sedella tree. Okay, it's a plum tree. All right. Again, this is one of those trees you can kind of see some fruit, but once you go in under the canopy, it's like a taste of the rainbow. All right, so you can see the plum is initially green like this, okay? But then if you come over here, this is where all the good ones are. All right, so you want to get the ones that are orange like that. All right, grab a few. All right, so really sweet. Just imagine like an orange tangerine goodness. Like super, super good. Like these are really good. I love them. And you can see it's in abundance, and I have the best time when I just sit under the tree and just eat them. So, and we have a couple of these trees on here, and you can see it's bountiful. So I'm gonna keep grabbing, and you can watch me do what I do. And the reason why you see me just eating them, because we don't spray here, nothing, no kind of spray, everything natural. All right. Next thing I want to show you, I think I'll show you some show you some starfruit growing. All right, I'll show you some starfruit growing. Then I'm gonna show you how the Soursop grows as well too. All right, then we're gonna start to wrap up the tour. All right, so let's get going. Bless up, people. So it's Grand Risings, and when I think of a fruit that is like the epitome of what a Grand Rising is, I think of the Starfruit. All right, because it's like the color of the sun. You cut it down the middle, it looks like a star. So for me, like, the Starfruit is the Grand Rising. And this is a Starfruit tree, which is amazing. Like, we didn't plant this tree long ago, all right? So it's just doing amazing. And let me tell you why I say it's doing amazing. Come in close here, you can see all of these flowers. All right, all of the flowers. Flowers make fruit, okay? All right, so when you see a fruit tree and you see the flowers, you know the fruit is coming. You don't see the flowers, no fruit is coming, okay? And the beautiful thing, yo, the universe like loves me, okay? It knew I was gonna be sharing with you guys today. And so if you look on this whole tree, it's nothing but flowers, okay? No fruit, you don't see no fruit, right? But then the universe was like, nah, I got you. I got you. I got you, and I got you, all right? And so it got this one fruit on it, all right? Got that one star fruit, all right? Again, you cut this down the middle, it looks like a star. That's why they call it a star fruit, all right? Give thanks. Give thanks, many blessings. So that's the star fruit. And now we're gonna go let's check out the Soursop, my favorite fruit in the whole wide world. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's a flower, when it's a baby, and then when it's almost growing to being ready to pick, all right? So stay tuned, I'm gonna show you that. Just come along with me. So this is a banana I didn't show you. I want you to look at this. Now, I talked to you about the banana earlier, how this is the banana blossom here. Out of this, you see these leaves roll back and you get the flowers, okay? When you get those flowers, these little flowers turn into that. This turns into these, okay? And this is called the 1,000-finger banana. And you can see kind of why they call it 1,000 fingers, okay? The beauty of this is that the flower that you didn't see over there, this flower, if you peel back all the leaves, the core of it can be eaten. It's called the banana blossom, okay? A lot of people will take that, season it up, and it'll taste sort of like fish, okay? And if you get some of these spiny things on the inside, they actually look like fish bones on the inside as well too, so it's kind of crazy. But this is a 1,000-finger banana. As you can see, this is a whole row of banana trees. And under the trees, if you look, a lot of we have coconut husks, a lot of compost, because you have to feed the banana to make it grow. This is why these banana trees are so big, because we feed it, okay? We feed it compost, we feed it the coconut husks, etc. As a matter of fact, let me show you the coconut tree, okay? We have tons of coconut trees here at Senkoku Tropical Farm. And you can see the coconuts all up here. Okay, you can see them back there as well too. All right. So these are the coconuts. You gotta have coconuts on the farm. You gotta have coconuts. Let me tell you why coconuts are so important. Now, you gotta have your water source if you got a farm. The water source is in the ground, all right? That means that no matter what happens in this world, I still got water, okay? The family's still gonna have hydration, right? But the best source of hydration, in my opinion, comes from the coconut, all right? Because the coconut isn't just hydration, it's also food. The coconut isn't just water because it's loaded with electrolytes, all right? The meat of the coconut can be used to be prepared for food. The meat of the coconut is loaded with coconut oil, all the essential things that you get. All right, so coconuts are really, really important to have on the farm, and not just having one. you need to have tons of coconut trees, okay? So we got tons of coconut trees here on the farm, and we use them for multiple things. You can even take the coconut, let it become a sprout, and then use the sprout as a bun, okay? All right, so it's endless what you can do with a coconut. So I thought that was important to show you as well too, how we got these coconuts growing here. And we got even more trees that are even more fruitful than these. So there you go, baby. Let's get to these soursops, okay? I made a stop, but we're gonna get to the soursops. All right, baby, we finally here. My favorite fruit in the whole wide world, and a lot of people will ask me, why is soursop your favorite fruit? First of all, because of how it tastes. It tastes like a sour apple Jolly Rancher, okay? So that's the first thing. But after the taste, most importantly, because of its medicinal properties, okay? When you think about how sick people are today and some of the ailments that people are affected with that are most dangerous, you think about things like cancer, you think about things like autoimmune conditions. And when you think of those things, the first thing you gotta think about is the immune system. And when it comes to the immune system, soursop is bar none one of the most protective, one of the most effective when it comes to reducing tumor size and also helping with any cancer activity in the body, okay? So that's why I love soursop, for that reason, other than the way it tastes, all right? Now, if you come in here, I'm gonna show you, got some baby flowers here, and then that baby flower becomes this, okay? You see it starting to open up, all right? So I'm showing you a whole process, all right? So it's closed like this, right? Then it goes to this, and then come around here. I'll show you. Got a couple of fruit here. So we got here, all right? You can see we got here. All right, now check out this branch. All these flowers just loaded there. When you walk by, I see this, I'm like, damn, you're doing your thing. I love it. You're doing your thing. Let me help you. Let me give you some compost. Let me water you, baby. Okay, you doing your thing. All right, and that's what it's all about. All right, so everything has a season, and I'm just waiting. I'm just being patient, and that's what it's about. Like, growing your things is understanding like patience and seasons, and the importance of nourishing something. The importance of understanding what that's going to do for you, your family, and how it all ties together. How you nourish this plant will depend on how it nourishes you. You know, so it's an intimate relationship between plant life and our life. Like, when you think about who we are, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, that ash is this, the ground. Everything starts from the ground up. So the first thing you want to give thanks to is the earth, because out of everything comes the earth. Food, clothes, shelter, water, everything comes out of the earth. And the same thing with plants, like the way you nourish this ground or don't will depend on how it nourishes you. So if you got a garden that's not being properly nourished, check your soil first, okay, beneath you, and then secondarily check the soil within you, all right? Because that'll really help you understand how you can really grow something beautiful like this, you know? That's the most important thing in life, is understand life gives you what you give it. How you water that life, how you water your life, how you nourish your life, the energy in what you choose to be aligned in, you know, the soil in what you choose to plant things in. What seeds are you planting? Like, that's the most important thing in life. And I love this about, you know, having a farm, is it teaches you those principles. So it's not just about getting the soursop, okay? It's about the process. And this will help you appreciate the soursop even more greatly, all right? So that's why when you guys see me doing regular videos, like, I'm just giving you the science. But when you see me with soursop and rollinga and sugar apple and atuya and Jaboticaba, oh, I gotta show you Jaboticaba. when you see me with those, like the energy is different coming from me because we've been doing a thing together. It's an intimate relationship. All right, so hope you have enjoyed the Soursop. We got to see the Jaboticaba because the Jaboticaba is something to see. So that's going to be the last thing. Just come with me. I'll show it to you. We'll see that. Wait. I know I said Jaboticaba, but just hold. All right. So some of you have eaten avocados, but you've never seen an avocado tree. So I want to show it to you. And this is not like that store stuff, okay? Store stuff is different. So this is the avocado tree, and if you look up, you know, you can see some all up there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we got one right here. Look how beautiful that is. And these are good too. Tastes like you already put salt and butter on them already. All right, so that's an avocado tree. I had to show you because your avocado is not like my avocado. All right, so store-bought stuff is different. I'm just being honest with you. So this is an avocado tree. You see them all up there. Big avocados too. What's crazy is you go in the store, you get a little house for that much. They want $3, $4 for it. All right, for this. For something that doesn't have a lot of taste. All right, you gotta season it up to make it taste good. You get something like this, it's ready to go. So that's the avocado. Now I'm gonna show you the Jaboticaba. All right. All right, so this is one of my favorite trees, man. This tree, you know, when you plant a tree, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates, okay? But this tree, when it comes to producing, it be producing. That produce be producing. So the interesting thing about a Jaboticaba tree or a Jaboticaba plum is that it originally hails from Brazil, okay? And when it comes to the plum, typical plums will go on like the stem of the trees, but this one actually grows along the trunk and it looks very different. So come in here, check it out. Plentiful. Check that out. Check that out. We're gonna grab one. Yeah. All right, so this is a Jaboticaba. All right. Now the skin of it is a little bit bitter, okay? Because I think it has tannins in it. And then when you eat the inside of it, there's actually really, really sweet. All right. I love this plum. Like it's one of my favorites. So this is the first of this season of the tree. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So that's what it looks like. Super sweet and tasty. Let me get one for you so you can taste it. Yeah. Sharing is caring. Take it. Here, take it. Oh, you don't want it. I ain't got it. So, the other thing about these, man, these are expensive. Like, you buy these on the market, they may be like $13, $15 a pound. Like, they're really, really expensive. And so, I just give thanks that I have my own tree. It's a blessing. All right. So, Jaboticaba. So as you can see, this is a jackfruit tree. All right. Now I always tell people like you know your food is good on the farm is when you're not the only one that likes it. Nature likes it too. And so that's also a testament to how the food is grown. Because what you'll notice is that a lot of insects, animals won't even eat the food we throw out anymore because it's so toxic. And so that's a testament to how we grow here. Everything naturally grown with natural elements added to it, compost, mulch, those type of things. So it's a testament to how we grow here. So you can see that this tree is bountiful. And you can see also that a bird got in here and was like, damn, this good, bruh. So, you know, it just is what it is. And, you know, so when I see that, I give thanks. I don't think like, you know, damn bird. I think, all right, that's part of the sharing. We give them 2%. That's all they ask for. So that's the profit sharing structure that we have here on Sankofa Tropical Farms, okay? So I'm gonna show you one more thing. One more thing. Yeah, there's just so much to show on the farm here, but I also want to show you what a neem tree looks like, okay? And then I promise you well, I can't promise you that. What's up, people? So this is a neem tree. All right, so neem, very popular in India. They use it a lot in toothpaste and all sorts of other remedies. And you're probably also familiar with neem as well too, because neem is actually in my detox, okay? So it's one of the ingredients inside of my detox. Don't mind me while I'm pruning. But neem is something very medicinal. I use it in the parasite candidity that you guys get with my detox. And so you have neem here as well too. All right. And this is a beautiful tree as well. You can see here, you can see the serrated edges coming to a point. All right. And then directly behind you, we have a jujube. Okay. So we got a jujube here. All of this jujube. All right. All right, cool. And here, this is a longan tree. So this is longan. All right. Man, we're blessed. We're blessed. So yeah, this is a longan tree. It's funny, like when I do the videos, like it's like while I'm doing the videos, I'm like realizing how blessed we are. So just abundant. But yeah, this is a longan tree. Longans are very delicious as well too. They come with a brown outside little thin covering, and on the inside it sort of looks like a grape, but the shape isn't like cylindrical like a grape. So this is a longan tree. Bless up, people. So here we have the aki tree. So this is an aki tree. And it's sort of a baby, but still producing, because that produce be producing. Now, a lot of people are afraid of this fruit because if you eat this fruit before it opens up on its own, it is toxic. It is toxic to the point that if you ate enough of it, it could kill you. However, the fruit goes through a process whereby it eliminates most of those toxins as it begins the fruiting. And once it opens up on its own, then the toxins have been sort of moved out of that. Now a lot of people still won't eat this fruit unless it's cooked, but once the fruit opens itself, fully opens, it's ready to be eaten. Okay, very popular in Jamaica and the Caribbean islands. But we have an aki tree here. All right, it's blooming, blossoming, flowering, and fruiting. Bless up, people. Man, so got a treat for you guys. This beautiful tree is called Cecropia. All right, beautiful tree. Used to be this big. It's up here, and it produces a fruit that initially, when you see it, is sort of growing up, curled up. All right, and it's interesting because gummy worms, the candy that you get, it sort of look like this, right? This is how it looks when it's ready. All right, see this one? This one's ready. So once you see it starts to go from up to drooping down, this one is perfect. And how you get it is you take it from the stem. All right, that's the gummy worm fruit. Gonna have a little bit of it. That's how it looks. Sweet. Yeah. right, so that's the grummy worm fruit from the Cecropia tree. Bless up. All right, let me show you something else. This is the Barbados cherry. Okay, and if you look, you can see them all over the place. They start out green, turn red. This is also called Acerola. Loaded with vitamin C, 873 milligrams. All right, beautiful cherry. So I like to get these, like right now it's fall, we're going into winter. This is how you build up your vitamin C stores. Now, why is vitamin C so important? It's important for your immune system, but also for the ladies. If you're having anemia issues with iron, it could be that you don't have enough vitamin C. You increase your vitamin C, it may take care of your iron issues. So a lot of times women will take iron supplement. It never works. First of all, because it's synthetic, so make sure you check out my herbal iron. But second of all, it could be because you're deficient in vitamin C. Again, this has far more than an orange. An orange has like 80, maybe. This is 873, all right? Has a little bitter taste to it, but still good. And it's got seeds, okay? So that's Acerola. Barbados cherry, all right? Come on, let's put something else. Bless up, people. So I know you're thinking this is just a papaya tree, all right? So this is a papaya tree, and as you can see, growing. All right. Now, what's interesting about this papaya tree, I want you to see how strong the root system is here. Now, it's in there, right? Now, everything you see under here, that's compost. All right, that's the food that goes bad, we eat and throw over here. So that's just compost, right? Now, what's interesting about this tree, it was not planted. All right, it just planted itself. So this is a compost pile, and you see we get mulch over here. All right, and there must have been a seed here or something, and it just decided it was gonna grow. I mean, I remember when it first started growing, it was maybe like this big, and I was just like, here we go. Like, we need this area clear, right? And so I was gonna knock it down, but then I forgot. And then by the time I look over here again, it's like this tall. And then by the time I'm like saying, okay, let me go ahead and knock this thing down, now it's like this big and it's fruiting this much. So none of this was planted. It just decided it was gonna be, and I decided that I wasn't gonna go against nature. So this is a papaya tree. Papaya is really good because it's good for women in their menstrual cycle, in their womb. And it's interesting because when you cut a papaya down the center and look at it, it looks like a womb. And the seeds on the inside are really good as well too, because the seeds, if you dry them out and crush them up into a powder, that could be used as like black pepper, okay? So the fruit itself is really good. In Thailand, they take the raw papaya and they make a salad with it that is just good. So this is papaya that, again, just grew out of the compost that we had here. So again, like, life is abundant where you give abundance to. Peace and blessings, people. So you've got to see what we grow here on Sankofa Tropical Farms. And now you get to see an Iheart fruit box. And this is what your fruit box looks like when it comes to your door. A taste of the rainbow. The beautiful thing is every season is a new box, because every season we get different fruit that are growing. So we sell you things that are grown seasonally, that are grown with seeds, and that are grown naturally. No pesticides, no herbicides, insecticides, or unnatural fertilizers, okay? So excited to bring farm to table, farm to door, from us to you, all right? So all you gotta do is go to iheartfruitbox.com and get your taste of the rainbow.